Tucker Carlson. I don't really like Tucker Carlson, but this is crazy.
Really pushed hard for this meeting, and I called a lot of people who know him and who are in regular contact with him. In fact, I went to go see some of those people directly. Please, can you help me get a sit down for 5 minutes with Benjamin Netanyahu? And I probably called or met with 6, 7, 8, maybe more people on this question. People in official capacities, people in the Israeli government. I know a number of people in the Israeli government, people in Israel, a friend of mine in California who knows him. I mean, I really tried. And I did so for 2 reasons. One, because there was a threat to my family. The Israeli government and Netanyahu himself tried to punish 2 members of my family. I won't be more specific, but actually punish 2 members of my family because
We're not a serious country for letting shit like this happen. And I've heard this from more than just Tucker Carlson. I'm just using him as the example because he's the most famous example.
He has said in public many times, believes in blood guilt, Amalek. You know, when someone commits a crime against you, you punish not just him, but his family, his bloodline. There's no idea that's less Western than that, more anti-Christian than that. Christians reject that.
Yes, true.
Netanyahu doesn't. That's why he's talking about Amalek. And
that's some North Korea-ass bullshit right there.
He was going after my family, literally. So I felt very threatened by that. But moreover, I think it's bad for my country to have people using that kind of language. Round them up, bring them to the camps, gas chambers, Nazis, anti-Semitism. It scares the heck out of people. It makes people crazy and hysterical. And certainly in my case, none of that is true. I hate collective punishment. I hate attacking people on the basis of their bloodline. I hate anti-Semitism and anti-white racism and all of this, or any kind of racism, period. And I've said that a lot. So using that kind of language against someone who is not fundamentally your enemy, who just, in my case, I want Christians in areas controlled by Israel to be treated with dignity, to have rights, and I don't want the U.S. government involved in a war, a regime change war with Iran. Those are my priorities, and I've said them out loud. I have no secret agenda.
Yeah, absolutely insane. Yeah, we need to not be hanging out with Israel. Israel is not good. Oh, here's the thing with Netanyahu, whatever the fuck his name is. Yahweh said this about America.
This is word for word, verbatim, from the Jerusalem Post by Benjamin Netanyahu in 1990. If we get caught, they will just replace us with a person from the same cloth. So it doesn't matter what you do. America is a golden calf, and we will suck it dry, chop it up, and sell it off piece by piece until there is nothing left but the world's biggest welfare state that we create and control. Why? Because it's God's will. And America is big enough to take the hit, so we can do it again and again and again. This is what we do to the countries that we hate. We destroy them very slowly, but we make them suffer for refusing to be our slaves. So the man that they've convinced us is supposed to be our greatest ally, in 1990 was quoted saying that he plans to destabilize America and then in the process turn us into a forever welfare state which they control, and we will be their slaves, because that's what he does, and that's what Israelis do and Jews do to the countries that they hate, and they want to make them their slaves. So when I tell you that,
dude, I just don't. I was on board with Trump until the beginning of this year, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Probably because he just doesn't give a shit anymore. He's just, doing whatever he thinks is best for him and his buddies.